Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 84 of our All the Mod 6 to the Sky Let's Play series, where today we're going to continue on with our processing of our stuff here for our improbable probability device. Or no, our Philosopher's field. So let's go check out our potassium dust and see how that's doing, and see how much more potassium we've got. Only 8. That is so much. So much stuff required to make this. That's 4 more potassium ingots. So potassium, we have 6. I need 3 more total of these. Can I put this back in there? I cannot. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. All right, so let me get some more carrots cooking in over here in the smelter. Gotta cook my carrots down. Setting that up, by the way, we get a lot of carrots now. And there we go. All right, so we got the carrots. They're going to cook, and we're going to continue on with our Pneumaticraft and getting our LPG so we can work on our napalm because we need gasoline for that. So I'm thinking, what if we set this up over in our nuclear area? It's not a nuclear project, but we also have all of this room that we can work with over here. So I think that's a good idea. Also, if you're hearing noises from my microphone, it is absolutely pouring outside right now. And I got to get this recorded because, I flubbed up and we lost a whole day's worth of recording, essentially, and I got to catch up. Otherwise, these episodes will not come out in time. So, yeah. Anyway, so what we do is we take our refinery controller and our refinery outputs. We need 4 of them because there are 4 fluids that can be crafted from this. And we need to get our oil put in here. A refinery is used to process fluid. By default, oil is processed into diesel, kerosene, gasoline, and or LPG, which is liquefied petroleum gas. 2, 3, or 4 outputs need to be stacked on top of each other to work. Get the best results with all 4. The more heat you apply it, the faster it runs. Right now, we need to pump fluid in, and also we have a lot of blocks exposed to the air because we don't have any thermal lagging put on them. So we're going to go ahead and, apply our thermal lagging to these guys. Now, if you've never played with Pneumaticraft, Pneumaticraft is a mod all designed around pressure. Instead of using something like RF and power, it uses pressure mechanics to handle everything. And it's actually really cool because not only do you have to manage pressure, but you also have to manage heat of machines and items. And it's a really fun mod to play with if you've never tried it before. Yeah, so we need to get quantum entangler. Also, our thing finished. I forgot. Let's get our improbable probability device. Our 1,048 million storage part, which is is that a billion? I don't even know. Finished. So let's go ahead and go home and put this away where it belongs in our All the Mod star, which is right below Patrick. Okay. So you are going to go there. 2 more things is all we need. Antimatter and Philosopher's fuel. Yeah, we're getting there. Let's unbookmark all of this stuff. Air compressor we're going to need, though. So I got our quantum entangler porters. I need to come into here and get them set up. We need to create a crude oil output network. And I don't know if we need to have it set up like these are, where we're pumping out that much, but I guess for just to match, let's get fluid pipe. And I need to put a block behind it so that can be the front. And then we're going to reset it. Keep our configuration card on us because we're going to need it in a minute. You are going to be crude oil output. I do love these entangler porters. They are absolutely fantastic for organizing all of these liquids that every single mod adds. Okay, so you should be getting crude oil in you. Yes. So let's go back to our nuclear area. How are you doing, by the way? Have you finished? You have, because you're not doing anything, which means all of our polonium is sitting here, which means we're going to be backstuffing on nuclear waste. So let's, yep, We've already started. So we can go ahead and scram this for now. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this quantum entangler set up. And we'll set this guy up maybe below. That way the oil can go in, because we're gonna have to give this guy pressure to do his thing. You need reset. And you're going to fluids, output the top, auto eject, crude oil output set. And you should be full of oil. Yes. Now, apply more heat by adding blocks that generate heat around this machine. Okay, so we need to get up to 100 degrees Celsius is our required temperature. How are we going to do that? Well, we have a couple options. Mainly all those options require us to get pressure. There is what is known as the vortex tube. The vortex tube is a item that, well, splits incoming air into hot and cold components. One side gets hot, the other gets cold. Make sense? So we're going to get a couple of these bad boys and see where we end up with this. So let's go ahead and put one of them here, but they face the wrong direction. And I don't have the wrench. Come on, place it, place it. This would be much easier if we dove farther into Pneumaticraft, but, well, this is where we're at. Okay. You should no longer, nope, you did not even place nearly the correct direction. Nope. Maybe the refined storage wrench can rotate these. It can rotate pretty much everything. It cannot rotate this though. That's unfortunate. Oh, how can we get this to face the proper direction without making the wrench from the mod? Oh, just like that. Okay. Cool. You shouldn't be complaining about. Yes, that's exactly what I would expect to see. Okay, so then we have to get pressure. We're going to do so by using these air compressors. So we need reinforced bricks. And get a couple of these guys. We need another furnace. See if we can get away with 5. Okay. What we're going to do is take these guys and set them up as so. We're going to get some charcoal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stacks of charcoal. We're going to put a stack of charcoal into each of these. We also want, at Pneumaticraft, isn't there like a safety valve? No, there's a module. There's an upgrade for the machine itself. Security upgrade. That's what it's called, right? Yeah. Okay. We got some teaching to do. Let's go home and teach the system. To home, James. So we want a security module for all of these. That way they don't blow up, you know, because that's what happens. So what this does is because you can have too much pressure. It makes sense, right? You can, you know, you got pressure inside of a system. You add too much pressure, it's going to blow up. Can we do lapis instead? Instead of these lapis plates. And you are going to be this recipe, which is this recipe, whatever. Security module, which is this recipe. None of these require a pressure chamber, which is great. So we're going to get 5 of these. Bam. Nuclear area. Okay. So we have our oil in here. We have our vortex tubes, 2 of them set up. We'll probably end up getting more, but that's okay. We're not like super duper crazy with this right now. Security modules, and we need our charcoal. Okay. So you're going to get a security module. You get one. You get a module. You get a module. And you get a module. I feel like Oprah here. That was a mistake. Didn't mean to put that in there yet. I need my pressurized tubes. That is what happens if you don't set your pressure up to have a escape. Do you go on the sides? Yes, you do. Okay. So yeah, basically we need to just put some charcoal in all of these guys and let them build up to pressure and see if we can't get some heat built up into this guy. So the way that these work, so these guys are going to be generating pressure in these vortex tubes, and all this is actually based on real science, from what I understand. Um, what they do is take that temperature and they're outputting it, boop, using hot air, cold air, and yeah, basically it's going to increase the temperature of our thing and let us get our fluids that we need. And that's basically all that we need to know for now for this. If you want a deeper playthrough of Pneumaticraft, check my Enigmatica 6 playthrough. I go through, it's the first time I ever played with the mod, and we go through step by step, literally every aspect, and go through the whole thing. Enigmatica 6 has some great quests that help guide you through. But yeah, we're almost there. We just got to get to 100 degrees Celsius. Sleep through the night. I don't know if day or night affects things like that, but and there we go. We're bouncing, but we're producing, and that's what matters. So ultimately, what we end up needing is a bucket of gasoline and just one bucket of LPG. So yeah, that's all we need. In order to get those, though, we have to. No, we don't even need these pneumatic processing plants, do we? Yeah, we didn't end up needing them because you can convert the other byproducts into LPG. But yeah, well, oh well. Let's get tanks. Let's get fluid tanks, 1 and 2. So the way that this works, the top 2 are going to be the ones we want. The top one's going to be gasoline, or the second one's going to be gasoline. This is going to be LPG. And the thermal lagging is okay if you break the lagging, because it's it just has to have a block in place. It's going to complain now that I broke that, but if we set this up, and that won't work actually. We need to set up a pipe. Fluid pipe from you and you. But we're going to disconnect you. And now that pipe should register that it's good. You know, it counts as thermal lagging. The thermal lagging just looks much nicer than the pipes do. So we'll set this one up here and this one up here. And we will extract from these. These act as tanks. Bam. And we should get LPG in here and gasoline in here. So then our biggest issue is just how fast this thing can go. We have enough heat. It's just going. Yeah. Maybe if we, give it a little boost, it'll do all the stuff faster. Or is it cooling down too quick? What if we tick accelerate you too? Yeah. Tick accelerate all the things. It's getting hot in here. Just need a bucket of each. We're getting nothing now. I think we're bouncing. Yeah, we don't have enough power. That may have been a mistake. I should have just been patient. But why be patient when you can tick accelerate? There we go. Check that out. Yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, keep going. Get hot. Yeah, there we go. And then if I give this guy a little bit. Oh, nope, too much. Too much. That was too much. We're releasing pressure. There we go. I think we've equalized. Tick accelerating at 128x. And we got a bucket of each, it looks like. Yes. Okay, cool. So let's grab our buckets. Those are those security modules that are making that happen, by the way. But we got the LPG bucket. Sweet. That is the extent of what we need to do with Pneumaticraft. So we'll just we'll let this thing keep going. It's going to cool itself off and everything, but we can dip from this area and continue on. So let's go check out our carrot cooker. How are you doing, buddy? 6 more. Yay. That'll get me 12 more total, which gets me 26, which gets me almost 3. We're so close, actually. We just need one more. Let's just fill up my inventory, whatever. If we have extra, we have extra. I don't feel like doing all the math in my head, but we're going to be short one of those potassium things is what's going to end up happening. No, you don't need pressure tubes in there. So you're going to go in there. You can go in there. Did I put the pressure tubes back in there? I did. You can go in there. You go in my inventory and bam. Okay, so then last step is bucket of napalm. In order to get napalm, we need a mixer from Immersive Engineering. And remember, we taught most of this stuff to the system, so we should be fairly decent off here. Let's get our book reset, Immersive Engineering, and we need a mixer. Bam. So yeah. So we need 5 steel scaffolding. I don't want to take a screenshot of this because it's so little. 4 light engineering blocks. Okay. Well, we can just do that. Oh, wrong way. And then 4 iron sheet metal. Okay. And then 1 redstone engineering block. Steel fence. Oh, we had 1. And fluid pipes, I think it was 3. And we have 4. Right? Right. Okay. Let's go mix up a mixer. Okay, so you're going to be paused. You're going to stop. Let's go to level 1. There. So we have 3. Okay, let's do steel fluid engineering. There. So let me get the book too. Steel fluid engineering. Steel fluid pipe engineering. Steel pipe. And then steel. Okay. And then engineering block here. Sheet metal, 4 of them, like so. And the redstone block here. And then this and fence here, and we're gonna thwack it there. Okay, there's a mixer. So that is input. This is output, and yeah, because that's fluid input. And then items we can just drop in the top. I'm gonna assume. Let's get another tank. So we need to set the tank up here with our gasoline bucket, and then fluid pipes. Should be able to pipe into this. Yes. Okay, let's put all my stuff back because it's bothering me. You go there, you go there. Okay, so you should now have the gasoline. And then output only bottom fluid, output all fluids, only bottom fluid. Yes. So then let's take you Mr. Tank. We'll put you here with the pipe. Extract. And then we need aluminum dust. I'm going to assume aluminum dust can be made in just by crushing it. Yes. Pulverizing it. Crusher. Yes. Okay, cool. Nothing fancy for aluminum dust. Mechanism. Brushing factory. Aluminum dust. And I think we're going to need more than that too. So we need 2 batches of it. Bam. And find out where we put that thing again, all the way over here. And if we just put the aluminum dust in there. Oh, it piped out the gasoline. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's try this again. You go here, input, do the thing. Now, make me. Oh, you need power. Ha. Let's get a point. Do we need our. Maybe. I'm going to say if we don't need that anymore, I'll take the point off of it, but it doesn't really make too much difference. You are going to go here. You are our mixer. And mix it up. Mix up, mix up, mix up, mix up all the things. And there we go. Napalm. Output only, bottom fluid. So let's grab our tank again. Can you straight output? No, we don't even need the fluid pipe. Cool. So then napalm will go in here. And we just need to get 1 bucket of napalm. And then we'll be good to go. Let's go check on our potassium here. Drop all that in there. Potassium is getting there. And napalm secured. So Philosopher's Fuel, we have almost everything that we need. And this all goes into an alchemy table for blood magic. Keep that in mind. Yeah, this thing is exceedingly slow. Bam. That gets us 4 of them. And potassium. 1 whole block of potassium nitrate. Don't know why that was so complicated to get. Okay, so that is that taken care of. So that is the Philosopher's Fuel all said and done. Or well, almost. We just need to get that mode of fire. Searing Inferno. Yeah, okay. And then we just need our antimatter. So let's work on building our SPS because I'll do the mode of fire in between episodes. And we are just about done with this pack. SPS, we needed 60 of these casings. We should have exactly enough stuff to do this now. I do have a screenshot of the SPS casings and everything we needed. What takes you so long? What are you crafting? Ah, the enrichment chamber. Because I didn't set it to auto crafting. I let it, save resources, and now it's just taking forever. Because this can't input fast enough. Okay. Let's get speed upgrades. We're not putting in our stuff fast enough. Okay, guy? You need to hurry up. The machine is waiting for you. There we go. That's a bit better. You are upgraded fully? Yes. Well, not full enough for me. There we go. All right. That is the SPS casings. Done. Reactor glass, 122. Done. SPS port. We need 4 of these. Bro, I forgot that the SPS ports use plutonium and polonium. Fluorite dust. So the SPS ports needed how much? Son of a gun. A stack for that, and then 16 for that. Bam, bam. Well, I guess so. I mean, we were going to be coming back next episode to finish this off anyway, so I just wanted to get the SPS thing built, but it don't look like it's going to happen because we got to kick off some more SPS cooking. That's okay. I can let it run in between episodes and we'll be good. I do need one piece of stone because it needs to place it. Actually, it doesn't need it. And then let's make sure I don't need anything else for these supercharged coils. I need 2 of these. Yes, 6 more polonium. See? So that's fluorite. 6 more fluorite. Crushed up. Okay, so let's go ahead and put all this stuff in its home over here. So we need the fluorite dust. So it was 16 in that one, and then the rest of this goes here. And then 16 plutonium. And you can go ahead and turn yourself on. And daytime can happen because we now need it to be daytime. We need another 60 of each of these, so that's a little unfortunate. But, I mean, we kind of had a bit of a back stuffing here, so it's not being too slow. Yeah. All right, so we'll let that run. Look, we got LPG and gasoline cooking up too. These guys are doing great. This guy is above temperature, which is what we want. If we need any more of that stuff, it's going to be there for us. So that's good to go. And then, yeah, SPS casings. We just need the ports. There was one other thing that it said we needed to craft, and it was the regular mechanism lasers. Was it not? Supercharged laser. Yeah, you require the regular laser. So let's teach the system how to make that too. And that, my friends, is going to be the end of this episode. So next episode, we will come back. We will get our SPS built so that it can start processing the antimatter so we can work on getting our antimatter pellet, our single antimatter pellet. Once we get that built, we will get to the Philosopher's fuel. And then at that point, there's really not much else in this pack. I mean, with the All the Mod Star, we're going to use that to get, I mean, you can get dragon eggs, but that's a massive waste of your All the Mod Star. I'm just saying. That doesn't make any sense at all to use that for them. You can get creative storage upgrades, so you can have infinite storage, but that's cool. Infinite mana for Britannia, which is cool. Creative jetpack, which is it just flies fast, I guess. It's probably creative flight, to be honest with you. Creative dragon meal, which will instantly tame any dragon. This requires a lot of stuff, though, if you wanted to get this thing. Creative spellbook, centrifuge controller, converts honeycombs into resources, create a mana jar. Most likely what we're going to end up using it for, you can get a creative compressor. We're going to use it for energizing, and we're going to get a creative energy cell, energy cube. So we have to craft another one of those creative energy cubes and then put the Automod Star with it in a energizing orb and get 2 billion RF pushed into it, which is going to be absolutely insane, especially since this can only push at 3000 RF per tick. But yeah, we'll get there. We have the power. We have 500 billion RF in our system, so it's not like it's too expensive or too crazy. And that'll get us infinite power. And yeah, that will wrap up our pack. So if you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.